A lot of investors I partner with have one major challenge. They are busy professionals that love to create memories with their families, but are too busy to actively look and find value-add real estate that cash flows. Hey guys, I'm John Fortes, and I want to partner with you. I provide investment opportunities through apartment syndications that allow my partners to invest passively so they don't have to worry about trading more time for money. If you are interested in creating passive streams of income, wealth creation, and all the tax benefits that come along with investing through real estate, I encourage you to fill out the form at www.investwithfortes.com. Invest today so that tomorrow you can trade money for time. Once again, that's www.investwithfortes.com. And I can't wait to partner with you.
Are you a busy professional looking to diversify your portfolio? Ever wanted to passively invest in real estate but don't know where to start? John Fortes provides you with a guide to passively invest in real estate. This is the Passive Investor Show.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, John Fortes.
Hello, PI listeners. Thank you for lending me your time today. Welcome to the Passive Investor Show. I'm John Fortes. Our goal is to provide you, the busy professional, with passive investing tips and tricks for your real estate investments to leverage more time for you to focus on your true passions. Let's get to work. Welcome back to the PI Show. Thank you for joining me. I'm always grateful to have you listening. Appreciate you as always. I recently had a conversation with an investor, and we talked about a 3-step process that gets investors in the mindset to basically invest in a deal. What gets you from a place of where you're not even thinking about investments to a place where, okay, yeah, I'm confident enough to give $50,000 plus on this deal. And we'll walk through that process. But with this process, you can do this outside of investing. With whatever we decide to do in our life, we always get there by doing 3 things. It's this doesn't only fit investing, but in all aspects of our life. Since we focus on investing, this will be geared in that direction. There was a process to getting comfortable with relinquishing $50,000 plus on an investment. You don't just get there overnight. Unless you're used to making financial decisions on a scale of 5 to 8 figures on an investment or just basically in your life in general, you're going to need to build up to that level to feel comfortable to wire capital in huge sums into an investment. Let's walk through that process now. Step 1 is you must believe in the process, believe in the investment, believe in something that you can see yourself doing. In this case, you must believe in real estate investment. We must get past the idea being the key word, that investing in real estate is great, and come to believe that it's good. And also, we have to educate ourselves. It comes with educating ourselves in the topic we are researching. So if you are researching something thoroughly, you pretty much know it front and back. So that's where it helps you believe in something. Now, step 2 is once you believe, you then must set your criteria. A lot of times I come across the question, what should I invest in? I have X amount of money. So they're already past step 1, but they haven't figured out step 2. So step 2 is figure out your criteria. what makes you comfortable in a passive investment? What is your risk tolerance? And what else are you looking for? Are you looking for cash flow? Are you looking for a rapid growth? Are you looking for wealth preservation? All those things have to be considered before you pick your investment vehicle. In this case, in my case, I look for passive investments where I can invest my capital in a deal to free up my time to go and do the things I truly love. And I love hanging out with my family. And I don't want to compromise that. So I take my excess capital and I look for opportunities to invest in. So I have a set of criteria though. I'm looking for cash flow and wealth preservation. So those are two big factors for me. That's my personal. But I can tell you that, but you have to go and make the decision on your own. So you have to get there. You have to decide your criteria. I think that's enough for number 2. And then number 3, you have to start. Just do it. Nike says it. That's their quote. That's their slogan. So now you have to put one foot in front of the other. It doesn't matter how fast you go. Don't try to go fast. Start reaching out to sponsors and build relationships. Start networking to position yourself to see opportunities for the future that meet your criteria to invest in. Start going to meetups. Build that comfort and trust with whoever you're meeting with. I'm an energy guy. If my energy doesn't feel right, I'm okay with just walking away from or minimizing my contact with someone. But if my energy really, really connects with someone, I'm curious to learn more about that person. Remember to go at your own pace and don't go all in on your first investment. Test the waters. Go at the minimum. Matter of fact, the sponsor might even suggest you go in at the minimum. That's a good sponsor. And then lastly, on that just start process, is just trust yourself in your research and remember that you believe in this investment. So that is my 3-step process of how one investor goes from nowhere to, go ahead, let's invest this 50 to 100,000 in this opportunity. That's basically the steps that I took to get there. And I felt compelled to share that because a lot of times we get stuck. We get stuck at, hey man, I really believe in real estate. Okay, now what do I do? You got to get to number 2, set your criteria. And when you get that ball rolling, you can even do steps 2 and 3 together. Start meeting sponsors and reaching out to them and learning your criteria, what's your risk tolerance at the same time. That can go hand in hand sometimes, depending on how fast you get to your criteria and what you are looking for. Sometimes you just know you just want cash flow and that's it. Let's just cash flow. But what's your process? I hope this helps you implement into your process, because you could take this away and do it into your life, add it into your life in general. So if you believe in something, you're going to research it. Then you're going to go and figure out how it fits into your life with step 2 and build your criteria off of it. Or it might be a set of goals to help you there. And then you're just going to start. If that's how you want to take it into your life outside of investments, it's all how we get there and shake those negative, stinking thinking, as my guy Zig Ziglar said. Shout out to Zig. You got to get there, and you got to get there through a process of breaking things down. And this is a way I break things down in all aspects of my life, not just investments. It's just all aspects of my life. How do I get to my end goal? And I break it down. And I set my goals, and I set my criteria, and I set everything I need to do, and then I just start. Some days I take bigger strides, and some days the strides are very, very small. But either way, if I'm painting a portrait Some strokes are bigger, some strokes are smaller. You just got to get there at the end of the day to paint the picture. Guys, I hope this really helps. I appreciate you for listening. 3-step process. How do you get there? Just get there. Start. You do it by believing, setting your criteria or your goals, and then you just start. One foot in front of the other. Let's go and crush these dreams. I appreciate you, and I hope this really, really resonated with you. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time, and I appreciate you for listening. For more information, go to PassiveInvestorShow.com. If any of this resonates with you, please subscribe and leave a review. The more you know, the more we grow. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time.